Hello everyone, today we are breaking down the episode 9 trailer for Dexter Resurrection. But before that, remember to like the video, helps out the channel a lot, and subscribe, and yada yada yada. Let's get to it. The first thing we see is Leon Prater and Dexter speaking with one another. Prater asks Dexter if Harrison knows who he truly is. At the end of episode 8, Prater interrupts a dinner Dexter and Harrison were having. Charlie, Prater's head of security, grew suspicious of Dexter after the whole Gareth fiasco. And then with everything that has been happening, Mia's arrest to Lowell's disappearance, things weren't adding up. And Dexter's inclusion on the serial killer group is the only difference from previous years. So she started following him around. The real question here is, how much does Prater and Charlie know? They know Dexter has a secret life, that he has a son. But do they know he's not Red? Do they know he is Dexter Morgan? They have the capabilities to look up personal info on people, so could they have looked up Harrison, see his father, and see it is Dexter? But the way Prater is speaking to Dexter here makes me think he still thinks it's Red. Like Prater still thinks Dexter is the dark passenger. He killed those rideshare drivers. He doesn't think he's some other murderer or the Bay Harbor butcher. Because later in the trailer we hear Prater say, "The dark passenger is mine," making it seem like he owns Dexter, right? He has one of his trophies and the evidence to send him to jail. I don't know, it really depends on when they started following Dexter. Because if they saw him set up the kill room and see where his actual address is, then they know who he is. Earlier in the season we saw somebody turn against the group, and Charlie killed them. The fact they didn't just kill Dexter must mean something too. Prater does like Dexter, and with all the other killers in the group gone, Dexter is all that's left. Maybe he's going to have a working relationship with Dexter. Dexter gives details on his kills, and Prater doesn't kill him or his son. In the next couple of images, we see that Dexter is at Prater's, and he is holding a knife and he looks like he's going to thrust it into somebody. Some people may think that this is Prater or Charlie that he's doing this to, but he doesn't look very joyful about it. So if we go with the idea that Charlie and Prater saw the kill room he set up, they could think that the dark passenger is evolving, that he's changing his MO, and they want to see his new method. Another thought, and this is much wilder, maybe they know Dexter targets serial killers. They don't know he's the Bay Harbor butcher, but they know he's responsible for Lowell's death, Mia's imprisonment, and of course, Gareth's death. Maybe they captured Al for Dexter, and Prater wants to see him commit the act. Because if Charlie was following him, she probably knew Dexter was looking to take Al out. In the next shot, we see Batista following Dexter around. Dexter is able to give him the slip on the subway though. Batista was able to find his kill room last episode, but that was it. He has no evidence of Dexter being there. What Batista should have done was stake the place out and get pictures of Dexter leaving, but he didn't do that. He went in and tried to save a life, which is noble, but doesn't help his case. We are now with Detective Wallace and Batista. She tells him that if he is still here by tomorrow, he will be arrested. So Wallace thinks Batista is obsessed and a bit crazy. The way Batista talks about Dexter, how smart he is and all that, makes him seem crazy. He also lied about still being a captain, which Wallace found out last episode after she called down to Miami and talked to Quinn. The fact of the matter is, Batista has no solid proof of Dexter's wrongdoings. All he has is theories. In the next shot, we see Charlie waving at Dexter. She is across the street while Dexter and Prater have their talk. She's quite happy. She was right in a way, that he was hiding something. Granted, we still don't know how much they know. If you have any thoughts on it, please comments. I would love to hear it. In the next shot, we see Harrison. He asks Dexter if they're going to be alright, and Dexter says, "You have to trust me." So Dexter must have a plan to try and get out of this whole thing, but how is he going to pull it off? No idea. And it seems Charlie from this image is staying at the hotel Harrison works at, and she has a gun. So they're going to threaten Harrison's life to make sure Dexter stays in line, which, to be honest, pretty smart. And that is it for the trailer. What did you think? Leave it down in the comments below. And if you want more Dexter content, please subscribe and like the video. Check out the Twitter link in the description below. And as always, have an awesome day.